Hey, how you all doing today? And what a frustrating result that was today for us. I honestly, I knew it was coming. Seriously, the ironic thing is in that entire match, I'm going to say this to you right now. We were actually played well in that match, and it really angered me the way that with how that game ended. And seriously, I just don't know what other words to describe it. We defended brilliantly until Declan Rice scored that goal. That everything else was perfect for us. I think the defender, we could have gone up the pitch a bit more and created more chances, which we should have. But Arsenal made it really difficult for us, and that really angered me. As another away performance lost. This is why the title. That's why we can never go for the title because the away matches. We didn't lose that game today because of Forest result. No, I thought Forest these we won, but I thought this performance today was better than Forest at home. And again, my predictions were right. I said they'll win 3-0. I said they'll score three. And they did score three goals, but not in that manner. I seriously thought Arsenal were a bit fortunate, especially with Garnacho being offside, which tiny some margins like that. What, this much? Really? Giving offside for that? I was like, oh, it might be offside now, so they're checking it. This is why I didn't stand up and cheer. I just cheered, just sitting down as scared there. But I just knew it, this VAR thing, man. You just don't know. This is why I don't cheer early. And Garnacho played before he was on side. Listen, this I thought if we would have scored that winning goal, I think we would have still conceded an equaliser. But I thought it would have been deserved. Literally, that 3-1 was a deception. If I'm telling you what, man, if that was at Old Trafford and we would have won 3-1 in exactly the same circumstances, people would have thought, unlucky Arsenal, they played brilliantly, defended well in every department. With this now, it's because it's Arsenal, it's like, oh, poor performance, awful. The defend at the end was like it was getting near the end of the match. It's pretty understandable, and it's a very frustrating result because that I would have taken a draw. I would have been satisfied with a draw. Two wins, a draw, and a loss. I think I would have taken it, but that was just poor right there. That won't happen at Old Trafford. I don't care what anyone says. United aren't going to perform like that every single match, and there's got to be a time where we will be better defensively. It's just today really summed up how the away performances have been this last year so far. It's it's quite frustrating. People are like, "Well, look what Liverpool did. Liverpool are one of the best teams on the planet. They got a team that's been dominating the league, dominating competitions for years. Well, since Klopp won his first trophy there, they've been brilliant. So, of course, it's expected. It's not. We're not expected to go ahead and be brilliant, like in that City and Liverpool. It's not expected. People say, well, how are you in transition? We're supposed to play well. I don't care how much you spend. We haven't. We don't. I don't think we spend that much as we have done previous years. But look at City and Liverpool. They don't need to spend much because they already have a team that can perform. They're expected to. City will beat Villa the same score. And it's different for us because we're trying to bypass. We're trying to build a team here. And somehow, at least with us, be like, oh, Declan Rice, yes. Declan Rice now will be probably held one of the best midfielders in the Premier League after just one goal. Whereas if Hoyland would have scored a goal, they would have been like, yeah, it's expected for United. The bias as well is going to come out of this and say Ten Hag needs to go. No, he does not need to go. Arteta should have went bloody what 3 years ago. He should have been sacked from the club. So for Ten Hag to go, there needs to be more fairness. Honest to God, I mean, I'm relieved that Chelsea lost because this is a big gun that lost there. But where's their criticism? Got beat at home to what? Poor Forest that were fighting for relegation. Even we beat Forest. And we came from 2-0 down, we still beat them. Chelsea couldn't even score a goal against them. They were lucky enough to bloody beat Wimbledon. you know? And listen, I wouldn't say we're a laughing stock here, but I looked at it and I'm thinking the away matches need to be fixed. Listen, we can still make fourth. I'm telling you, this team, this is a similar performance to last season. It was just the Old Trafford made us look better. The away form is the one that's going to have to be changed. We can't keep going to these big teams getting hammered and beaten and conceding goals. It's unacceptable. I feel my this. I'm not really triggered by it. I'm calmer because I know if we can defend a bit more better at their matches, we will keep a bit more clean sheets. I thought Anthony was sensational today. He was on the ball most of the time. Rashford scored a goal. I think he just needed a bit of decision making. And boom, we could have scored more. It's all about these fine margins. United's not taking it. It's almost like they were under pressure today with actually passing the ball forward in that final third. They were under, I didn't think there was anything wrong with the performance. I just thought we could see the two terrible goals at the end. Other than that, I mean, Hoyland came on physical. He got stuck in straight away. Evans came on. I didn't see much of him. Maguire, maybe I don't know. Maybe the curse of Maguire came in, and I didn't think that was an Arsenal penalty because to be fair, there wasn't much contact. I thought Garnacho's goal was probably just going to be just offside, knowing our luck. So I can't really. I thought the end part was really deflating, but I couldn't. I don't think there's much criticism to give apart from just they should have went for it a bit more. United. Arsenal were there for the taking. Arsenal could have just sat there, and be like, yeah, keep going, and even still, United wouldn't have had good decision making. No, seriously, Rashford was probably or Onana was one of our best passers. Rashford was one of our best players, I think. But we can see that quick equaliser. I thought this could end 3-2 against Arsenal. Honestly, and Arsenal fans would be laughing. So I'm thinking to myself, you don't worry me. Arsenal do not scare me at all. Because what did they do? What, they went for an FA Cup, in 2020 they won it. What did they even do? They can say the same thing to us. What did they do? They can beat us again at Old Trafford. I could not care less. City and Liverpool and Chelsea are our main threats. Because I know Chelsea will probably end up winning something. This here would sum up how it would be for the rest of the season. And to be fair, if Ten Hag gets sacked, we're not going nowhere. There's no direction if he keeps sacking a manager who is actually going to be right for us and who wins us a trophy. I'm telling you, I mean, I guarantee we could probably finish 8th and win the FA Cup and he'll get sacked. Story about how a club would run. Seriously, I thought Wan-Bissaka was terrific. Seriously, I thought Casemiro was a bit physical. I just think we gave it away a tiny bit too much. But I know what Ten Hag was trying to do. Keep the ball, tire Arsenal. I thought that was a genius thing for us to do, is keep the ball. It was a bit nervy, but we looked comfortable passing it from the back most of the time. I did not understand. Those two goals were sucker punches. At least if it would have ended 2-1 to Arsenal, it would have been like, okay, we were unlucky at the end. But to concede a third, it looked like it was comfortable for them. And they did pass the ball well. That's expected. They were title contenders last season, so they can have pedigree from continuing that from last season. I don't know. It's just it actually frustrated me a bit. I had my head down. And I was like, oh, yeah, we played well in defense and get beat. Seriously, what? Even if I don't know. Forest and Wolves, we won the match and we were poor. I mean, we did have attempts on target against Forest more obviously, but Arsenal, I thought we played well against Arsenal. We defended well. Tottenham away, had chances in the first half, didn't put them away. It's like we're cursed. And people say, well, you got poor. No, it's not that at all. I think no matter who we get, they're going to be poor anyway. They're not. They're going to miss opportunities. City, I know it's because of what the manager expects them to do. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know what else to say to that. So I hope it improves soon though. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment below, share it with anyone you know, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.